Hi guys, it's Mariella. Welcome back to my channel. So recently I took my first solo trip ever. As someone who travels a lot, that was like a very big deal. And a lot of you guys have been asking me where did I get the balls to do it. So I went to Bali, Indonesia. So I just pretty much want to tell you guys a bit about that. How did I make a decision of going there? Why by myself, and how it turned out, and the things that I was able to do in Bali. So this is mostly for people who are planning on solo traveling. I would definitely recommend Bali as being one of those locations, and I will tell you why. So for my 22nd birthday, I wanted to do something big, and one of them was making like a group trip. I was thinking somewhere like Costa Rica, somewhere tropical pretty much. One thing about planning trips with people is that they tend to fall through. So I wanted to do something big for my 22nd birthday because I didn't get to do anything for my 21st because I was still in school. So I said, heck, why not just take my first solo trip ever? So literally I went on Google and typed safest location for women solo travelers. So one of the results that came up from that search was a list. One on that list was New York. I already live in New York, so thanks. And second on that list was Bali, Indonesia. So I had actually not heard of Bali, Indonesia prior to that search, but also I did get a lot of opinions on Instagram saying that I should go to Bali. So as I looked into it a little bit more, I saw that it was like on the other side of the world in Indonesia. But I actually found the flight for very cheap, which was like the #1 reason why I went. So usually flights to like Europe and Asia from the United States or from New York, they tend to be a little like over $1,000. So I actually found the flight for like 700 bucks round trip, crazy layovers in Taiwan, but I say, heck, why not? So I bought the flight, and then it was figuring out how I was gonna stay in Bali. I had to plan where I'm gonna stay, activities, all know that. Once I was in Bali, I actually spent about $400 in total, including stay, food, activities. I don't know, what else did I do there? Literally, I only spent $400. So in total, the trip came out to be no more than $1,200. Now, I think that was pretty amazing because considering that I went to the other side of the world and stayed there for about a week. So nonetheless, if you are a woman planning to travel by yourself, I would say Bali is the best location. I was staying in this side called Kuta. It's pretty much the touristy area where you will see a lot of tourists. There's the beach, there's restaurants, there's the hotels, there's absolutely everything. So I was first staying in an Airbnb that it was pretty much a hut in the local side of Kuta, and that was costing me about 25 bucks a night, which is crazy. That's dumb cheap. Then after that, I was actually gonna go up to this other side of the island called Ubud, but I decided that I wanted to stay by the beach, so I just went to a hotel in Kuta that only cost me like 15 bucks a night. It was a crappy hotel, but for 15 bucks a night, I'll take it. And I was literally a 10-minute walk to the beach. So the way I got around in Bali is I actually booked tours that would take me around the island. So the very first tour I booked was through this website called Get Your Guide or TripAdvisor. I don't remember which one was it, but that tour pretty much, it was a day tour. I got to go through all the island of Bali and just see like all of the important places like temples. There's this thing called the Gate of Heaven that is like if you go to Bali, you have to go and take a picture there. I also went to other places that were scenic. It was really amazing. I also got to visit this island called Nusa Penida that it has really amazing views from cliffs. That's really awesome. What else did I get to do? Oh, got to go to the monkey forest. That's also a must if you are in Bali. I mean, guys, I got to do a lot. And I mean, the point is, I would definitely recommend people traveling to Bali on their own because first of all, it's so cheap once you're there. That's like, if you're traveling at all, that's a very important aspect of it. But traveling by yourself, it's such an amazing place because everyone is so friendly and there are so many other people traveling by themselves. I mean, I got to meet 3 other solo travelers, 2 women that I had lunch with, grab a beer with, you know, like it's such an opportunity to just meet people. I got to meet them, like I got to meet people from Peru, from Italy, from London, from Singapore that I'm still in touch with. And that's the difference between solo traveling and traveling with someone else. When you travel with someone else, you're with that person and you don't really get to talk to other people because you're already accompanied. But when you're by yourself, that gives you an opportunity to meet other people, to talk to other people, to do activities with other people. You know, you're not just in a cocoon, and that gives you an opportunity to just experience a culture even better because you're actually interacting with everything that's around you. So that's my 2 cents on solo traveling. Bali was my 3rd trip this year and it has been the best trip I've taken. And yeah, simply because I did it by myself, because I felt so comfortable with myself, because I got to experience so much by myself. So if you're wondering how safe is Bali, so I actually did feel pretty safe all the time. I was actually staying in the place that's considered the most dangerous in the island just because it's a touristy site. It's where the money is. It's where people are gonna go and rob people. I don't know. But my rule was pretty much get back home before it got dark. So I really never felt threatened by anyone. I never felt like anyone was trying to hurt me. I just felt so comfortable. So yeah, those are my 2 cents of my experience traveling on my own and my experience going specifically to Bali. I didn't know what else to include in this video, but if you guys have any questions of traveling solo or just visiting Bali in general, feel free to drop them on the comments below and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. If you guys want to see pictures of how my trip went as well as videos, feel free to follow me on Instagram. That is MarielaXP. And yeah guys, I hope you found this helpful. If you are looking to start solo traveling or if you are looking to go to Bali, whether with someone else or just solo, please remember to subscribe and give a thumbs up as well as leave your comments below. Bye!